On June 12, 2025, Manchester United didn't just sign a football player, they signaled a total change in direction. For a fee of £62.5 million, triggered via a release clause from Wolverhampton Wanderers, Matheus Cunha arrived at the Theatre of Dreams. He wasn't just another high-priced signing, he was the first major pillar of the Ineos and Jason Wilcox era, representing a new philosophy often referred to as the no dickheads rule, a commitment to technical excellence paired with elite work ethic. Inheriting the number 10 shirt following Marcus Rashford's departure, Cunha carried the weight of legends like Wayne Rooney on his shoulders. While critics initially questioned if he could replicate his 15-goal season at Wolves under the intense pressure of Old Trafford, the Brazilian has silenced the doubters. By February 2026, he has become the heartbeat of a Manchester United resurrection. Today, we dive deep into the tactics, the data, and the sheer Brazilian flair that has transformed this team. To understand Cunha's impact, we have to look at the brilliance of the deal itself. Manchester United's leadership executed a financial masterstroke regarding the Premier League's Profit and Sustainability Rules (PSR). By finalizing Cunha's transfer on June 12th, before the June 30th accounting deadline, and staggering the arrivals of Brian Mbeumo and Benjamin Sesko after that date, the club was able to amortize a total investment of £169 million over 6 years. This wasn't just about balancing books, it was about pre-season integration. Wilcox and the recruitment team prioritized Cunha because he possessed the dynamic, entertaining, and hard-working profile required to rebuild the squad's DNA. For Cunha, this was the realization of a childhood dream, having watched United from his grandmother's home in Brazil. Cunha's journey at United is a tale of two systems. He initially arrived as the centerpiece of Ruben Amorim's 3-4-2-1 formation, deployed as an inside forward or a split number 10. In this role, he was tasked with occupying the half spaces and linking play with wingbacks like Patrick Dorgu. We saw flashes of brilliance, such as the December 2025 match against Aston Villa, where his intelligent movement away from the center-back created the space for a crucial equalizer. However, the system struggled. Amorim's tactical rigidity and the immense pressure to succeed led to a period of stagnation where Cunha was thinking too much about the numbers. When Amorim was dismissed in January 2026, many wondered if Cunha would become another failed, expensive signing. But under interim manager Michael Carrick, the shackles were released. Carrick, understanding Cunha's instinctive nature, shifted United to a more direct, fluid attacking style. Instead of being locked into a zone, Cunha was given the freedom to drop deep, receive the ball, and drive forward with his signature progressive carries. This tactical shift turned a struggling Maverick into the league's most dangerous creative engine. Let's look at the cold, hard data from the 2025/26 Premier League season as of late February 2026. In 24 appearances, Cunha has recorded 6 goals and 2 assists. While some might look at the raw goal count and compare it to his peak at Wolves, the underlying metrics reveal a much deeper influence. Cunha is a dual-threat forward. He currently averages 3.29 shots per 90 minutes, showing a massive volume of attacking intent. An expected goals, XG, of 5.47, meaning his actual output is slightly overperforming his expected finishing. 1.67 successful dribbles per 90, ranking him among the elite ball carriers in the league. But perhaps his most vital contribution, and what makes him perfect for the modern United, is his defensive work rate. Among all Premier League forwards, Cunha ranks 3rd for interceptions and 6th for ball recoveries in the final third. He isn't just an attacker, he is the first line of defense, a player who spreads like a virus through the opposition's build-up play. We have to talk about his unique shooting technique. Biomechanics experts, including Archit Navandar, have noted that Cunha possesses a minimal backlift, but an incredibly explosive follow-through. By rotating his hips to the maximum and adjusting his ankle at the very last microsecond, he can generate immense power and dip even from awkward angles.
This was perfectly illustrated on January 25, 2026, at the Emirates Stadium. Coming off the bench against league leaders Arsenal, Cunha struck a curling long-range effort in the 87th minute to secure a 3-2 win. That goal didn't just win a game, it broke Arsenal's unbeaten home record and established Cunha as a big-game player.
Cunha doesn't operate in a vacuum. He has become the glue for what fans are calling the Devil Triangle, the attacking trio of Cunha, Mbeumo, and Šeško. While Mbeumo provides clinical finishing, 9 goals, and Šeško provides the physical presence, 6 goals, Cunha is the creator who links the build-up to the final transition. Carrick has specifically praised Cunha's sacrifice, noting how he often drops deep to pull defenders out of position, allowing his partners to shine. Beyond the pitch, his influence is cultural. Cunha speaks 6 languages, making him a natural bridge in a diverse dressing room. His surf celebration has become a viral sensation among the United faithful, and his number 10 shirt, especially the Brazil-inspired yellow and blue commemorative edition, is a commercial powerhouse in South America. He is the definition of a hard-working maverick, a player with the flair of a Brazilian legend, but the grit of a Manchester local. It hasn't been a perfect journey. Cunha's fiery Brazilian temperament has occasionally drawn criticism. During a 1-0 win over Everton in February 2026, his antagonistic behavior toward James Garner drew the ire of Gary Neville, who labeled it classless. Furthermore, there are still questions about his consistency in front of goal. Critics argue he can sometimes be selfish, holding the ball a second too long and disrupting the team's rhythm. He also faced intense social media pressure regarding a haircut challenge, which led him to publicly criticize fans for focusing on the wrong things. This highlights the immense psychological toll of being the focal point of a club like Manchester United. As we look toward the end of the 2025-26 season, Manchester United sits firmly in 4th place, with a return to the Champions League within reach. The Cunha gamble has paid off. He has brought swagger and the spirit of Jogo Bonito back to Old Trafford, while maintaining the discipline required for the Premier League. At 26 years old, Cunha is just entering his prime. With plans to bolster the midfield with ball-dominant players like Adam Wharton in the summer of 2026 to further support him, the ceiling for this United team is higher than it has been in a decade. Matheus Cunha is more than just a striker. He is the face of a club that has found its identity again. A club that is brave, entertaining, and never knows when to quit.